You know how important you are to me? You know how much I love you? Yeah? Yeah?
Like I chose the perfect time to visit.
Emma, you can't be here.
I am here, Nicholas, and I'm not leaving until you tell me the truth. Spencer settled in for his nap.
You said you would leave.
I couldn't.
Look, I know this is hard for you to hear, but I told you I'm with Robin.
Robin's back with Patrick. I saw them kissing in the hospital locker room.
No, not another word of that. Not here.
I know you're trying to protect me. What's going on?
When you start the police academy tomorrow, you are going to be a model recruit. You'll get there early. Be the first of volunteers. As soon as you walk through those doors, you're going to go above and beyond what they expect. If they ask you to do 20 push-ups, you do 30. If they ask you to run a mile, you run 3. Once you get out on the street, you will play everything by the book, which means you will bust every criminal who crosses your path.
Then I guess you better not cross my path. I don't want you here. Why can't you understand that?
Because you're lying.
I'm with Robin now. If you can't accept that, then I apologize.
Nicholas, you can deny it all you want, but I know you. And I can see that you're in trouble, so stop shutting me out and tell me what's going on.
Yes, would you please get the launch ready? Emily's on her way down. Thank you.
I love you. Why won't you let me help you?
If you do love me, then you stay the hell away from here.
Why are you so determined to push me away?
Okay. I hate seeing you hurt like this. So if you would just please go.
Nicholas, what are you trying to protect me from? What? Is there somebody in the house?
Hi. I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something?
No, Emily was just leaving.
No, I wasn't.
Look, I can see that you two are in the middle of something. So if you could just tell me where Mr. Brosnan is, I'll leave you two alone.
Mr. Brosnan?
He's a business associate of mine. He's staying here while we finalize a deal.
I was out in the yard picking wildflowers, and I had one of those dizzy spells, and so he was very nice, and he helped me back to the house, and he's been quite gentlemanly ever since.
He seems like a good man.
Well, he seems to be. Actually, I have a favor that I'd like to ask of him.
And what is that?
I was going to ask him if he could escort me to Jax's wedding.
No, you can't take him as a date.
Why not?
What happens if I am ordered to arrest you or someone that works for you?
You follow every order you're given. You don't cut anybody any slack, especially me. Otherwise, Rick's going to know that you're my plant. Once you're in place, I'll tell you what I need. It'll be maybe you're going to have to rat out a snitch or have some incriminating files missing from the evidence room. But until you hear from me, you are just a recruit at the PCPD working very hard to uphold the law. Except you're working double hard.
Yeah. Want to see me, boss?
Yeah, I was just going over everything with Coop, what needs to be done. Okay, from now on, you don't speak to anybody in my organization except Max. Since you two work together at the Metro Court, it's not going to be a stretch for Rick to believe that you might have stayed friends after you left.
Don't worry about that, Mr. C. already warned Coop what would happen to him if he tried to double-cross you.
If anyone is going to screw this up, it's going to be Max.
Boss, it is not too late. Change your mind. This guy needs to pay for helping Craig.
Max, This is Coop's big chance to prove he's more valuable to me alive.
I am clear on what you want. And what happens to me if I don't deliver.
Good. If I need to hear from you, then I will call you from my secure cell phone. It's got a dedicated line. Max and I are the only ones who know the number. Do you have any questions?
No.
Get out of here.
What are you doing coming out of Sonny's office?
I know why this might be a little embarrassing and difficult for me, but why are you having such a hard time with my asking Mr. Brosnan to Jax's wedding?
Because we're in the middle of a very important business deal. I can't just ask him to forego a conference call so he can go out on a date with my aunt.
Well, you wouldn't have to. I wouldn't want you to. I'd ask him myself.
You don't even know him.
I am standing up at Jax's wedding. I'm the best person, okay? I don't know most of the people there, and the ones that I do know, I don't think I like. In fact, the only person that I do know and like is Jax. He would be my first choice of courtesy date, but since he's the groom, he's a little busy, which leaves Mr. Brosnan.
There has to be someone else, Alexis. Come on.
I am a bald mother of 3, soon to be divorced. There aren't a lot of men knocking down my door. Mr. Brosnan has seen me at my worst, and he hasn't run screaming into the night. So do me a favor, have a heart, be a good nephew, give him that.
What's the problem with Mr. Brosnan?
He's a business associate of mine.
It's more than that. Is he the reason you're pushing me away?
Emily, I'm in love with Robin now. Okay? So if you have just an ounce of dignity left in you, then you just leave it at that, okay?
We have to be more careful, Patrick. From now on, we have to stay away from each other at work. No sneaking off to the supply closet or meeting on the roof between rounds. Yeah, I know. I hate this as much as you do. But we cannot afford to be seen together in public, at least as long as Craig holds Nicholas's life in his hands. I know. I miss you too. Okay, I have to go. I have to get back to Windermere before Craig notices I'm gone. I'll call you when I can, all right? Bye.
First, you ditch me because you have stuff to do before you start at the academy tomorrow, and then I see you walk out of Sonny's office. What is going on?
Just getting a feel for the place.
Why?
Sonny runs his entire organization out of that room. I mean, if I, get to know the layout stuff, it might give me an advantage.
Did you really think you could just walk right in here, past Sonny's guards, overhear him ordering a hit, and arrest him before you start at the police academy?
In the Army, we call it a reconnaissance mission. Now, if I happen to get lucky while I'm here, even better.
I have a feeling you'll be getting very lucky today.
Oh. Have a nice lunch? Yes. Oh, it's a shame. This guy probably had to run off and take care of business in the middle of it, huh? Why are you following me? You wouldn't happen to know about 2 men who tried to kill Jason Morgan and his girlfriend last night, would you? Well, because, they're Venezuelan, and that is your territory. So you tell me, if you didn't order the hit, who did?
I'm really sorry that it had to come to this, but it's over. Emily, I thought that we could get back to the way we were, but I just don't think that we can do that.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Because I don't love you anymore. And it doesn't matter how many times you come here, it just won't change my mind on that.
Nicholas, you're deliberately trying to hurt me, and you would never do that. That's how I know you're lying. Stop deluding yourself. Nicholas is telling you the truth. How many times do you have to hear it or see us together to know that he is telling you the truth? I mean, you can't keep showing up here trying to convince him that something's wrong with him just because he's not in love with you anymore. It's pathetic, and it needs to stop. I know know that this frail, pitiful act normally works for you, but Nicholas isn't buying it this time. So it's better if you just leave now before you embarrass yourself any further.
The only one playing the frail, pitiful game is you, Robin. You know, when this all started, I was willing to make some allowances for you because I saw what you went through in that hotel. I was there. Remember? Pleading with Craig to save your life.
I can't believe you're both doing this.
Bravo. Bravo. Although I'm not sure that this was your most inspiring performance. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to give the award to intern Emily. She gives new meaning to the proverb, hell hath no fury, etc., etc. I have to wonder, though, how on earth was she prompted to come back and make an attempt at reconciliation? I mean, you'd already broken her heart, and there was no reason for Emily to believe that she had a chance with you, so unless you and Paddy Boy slipped up at work and gave something away.
Ochoa? Cortez, any of those names ring a bell?
Why would they?
Well, I don't see why they would. I mean, you've only been running product for them through South America for years. See, the thing that bothers me, Mr. Alcazar, is how did these men all of a sudden show up on the set of Sam McCall's new show and riddle it with bullets?
I told you I don't know anything. Why can't you just leave me alone, Rick?
Why do you keep playing the village idiot that fine, Alcazar? Sonny and Jason are still going to come after you. Instead of standing up like a man, you choose to hide behind Sky and let her run your business while she walks around with a target painted on her back.
Sky is the mother of my child. Why would I want to put her in that position?
You are the one who put her there, pal.
No. I begged Sky to take Lila Ray and leave town. She wanted to stay. She stayed here because she wanted to protect me, see me through this recovery. You know, I don't remember a lot since your brother shot me in the head, but I do know one thing. You're jealous of your brother, and you always have been. So don't come here pretending like you're on the right side of law and order when you and I both know you want Sonny and Jason dead as much as I do.
Hey, what were you doing? You're supposed to be watching the lobby.
I am.
Excuse me, you were eavesdropping on Alcazar and D. Lansing?
Why would I do that?
I don't know, to get information to score points with Sonny?
Patrick and I barely spoke yesterday at work, and when we did, we were at each other's throats. Neither of us gave Emily any indication that my relationship with Nicholas is a lie.
Right. Why was she here, then?
Because she has faith in me, not that I expect you to understand.
No, but I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I know that you and Emily are soulmates, being kept apart by the most cruel of circumstances. But that was your choice, Nicholas. I was perfectly willing to involve Emily from the start. But you wouldn't hear it.
I was trying to protect her.
And your good friends Robin and Paddy are paying the price. You sacrificed them so you could save your beloved little Emily. That hardly seems fair, does it, darling?
It's okay.
I'm sorry about Emily. That is not your fault.
It's okay. It's not your fault that you're stuck here with this psychopath.
Isn't it about time that he let bygones be bygones?
Why do you want to impress Sonny Corinthos? He runs this town. You get in good with a guy like that, you're set for life.
I knew it. You are exactly the type of guy who wants to become a gangster.
I am the type of guy who wants money and power. Sonny is on the fast track.
Hey, once you are in that life, there's only one way out.
Well, we're all going to die someday, Cooper. I'd like to do it with a little cash in my pocket.
You get a chance to start over. Why go and screw that up?
Come on, Coop. You got me this gig here, but I never planned on making it a career. You may be willing to trade one uniform for another, but I'm not. I am through living by other people's rules.
Well, then you probably don't want to go to work for a guy who will shoot you if you don't do what he tells you. I gotta go to registration.
If you're going to tell me that there's more to life
I
than money,
get what it's like to want money and power. To be willing to do just about anything to get it. But Coop is right. You have to be careful because sometimes you don't realize you've gone too far until it's too late.